It's been a while since I've used this microphone again. Hello. Sorry I haven't done many streams with commentary recently, but not to say that time hasn't allowed for it as much as I have. Haven't allowed for it. But here we are today. I was going to do some MC3. But I haven't played this for a while, and the last time I played this game, I mainly spent, what was it, like 3 hours just chatting to Lewis and Ixie most of the time. So, we're playing it today, and hopefully I'd get somewhere. How are we all doing? Hello, Sean and Ren, the only two people I've seen here. It's Sean's birthday. Your birthday. I'm 18 now. Feels weird, man. Hearing someone saying they're 18 feels weird still. Happy birthday. I would like to say that I remembered, because you've told me several times before in the past. But I didn't. I'm sorry about that. But happy birthday. Hope it's all going well. And, whatnot. You'll be happy to know that I'm in a slightly better mood than usual as of yesterday, because I was talking to Emma about some music stuff. Music stuff is why I've been, again, a bit quiet, because I just randomly had some motivation with regards to working on that. And so I have just been doing that. But I kind of just sort of burnt out a little bit. So I was feeling a bit off at the end of last week, beginning of this week. And, yeah, then I spoke to Emma about the music, and now it was fine. A silver ring. So you get gold, you get silver. I would imagine you also get bronze, but I have not seen that yet. Because I gave a gold ring to Leanne, I've given a silver one to Will. I'd like to see one made of diamond as well. So I wonder if you actually get to see a meter of how frustrated they get with the other Miis. Right, let's see what has been said in chat here. My birthday was like 2 months ago. I still have 3 years to go till I'm 18. Oh my goodness. What is it for me? -5? 6? It will be -6 this year. -6 years to go for me. Right. Wait, where am I going? That's odd, I just stood up and moved somewhere in the room. I was about to walk out of the room for no reason. I'm in a better mood than usual because I get to talk to Jordan on Discord. I have to go in a few minutes, but I thought I would pop in and say hi. Fair enough, yeah. Most of the time that I've been able to speak to Jordan recently is because of the Spotify playlist. I was going to ask her to see if she's been having the same issue that you were having with regards to adding to the list, but I forgot to do that. Anyways, at least you have someone to talk to though, and I guess it's good to know that Jordan's had someone to talk to as well. Right. Let's get on with the game. Who wants what? I'm gonna give snails to Leanne. She just doesn't care. We'll give the roast lizard tail to Will. Will's just here at the moment. He's not on the team. He's just here. We all like the baby food. I'll give it to me. It does not actually look like something that I would want to have, though, in real life. I have to be honest. Which leaves Neil is a picky eater. No better time than the present. Ain't that the truth? Forget about that though a lot of the time. The future is a scary thing and the past makes you regret a shit ton of stuff, so... Life is weird. I do not want to even attempt trying to pronounce that first word there. But vestments is, I think, nil usually. Vestments? No, not... No one wants anything. Take it easy then, Sean. Thanks for popping by. Hope you have a good rest of your day doing whatever you're doing now. Shall I pop you into the game, actually? Because your me is still in here. I'll pop you back in because it's your birthday, shall I? Who won the XP? Give XP to whom? I can't tell who's lower out of Chris, Will, and Nil. Oh god, they all look like they're about the same. I think Chris. With pretty much the whole family. That sounds nice. I can't do that. My whole family are all over the place. That sounds like a good time. It's going to be fun. That's good. That's good. And hey, you got to see the shit Sean on your birthday. So there you go. What's more better than that? Family, shit Sean. I hope cake. Yeah, you just took the words right out of my mouth. To my cousins for cake after and a few drinks. There you go then. Ooh. Right, what do these look like? Ah! Okay, I'm not really much of a fan of that. Ah! I don't like this. Okay. Right. Did you just shit the bed? I mean, I'm not in bed, so... You're not the shit, Sean. You can't say that on your birthday. Gotta give yourself some love. And don't take that out of context, please. Right. Anyways, got to go. Bye. See you later then, my friend. I'll actually try and put you in now. If I can remember how. There we go. Let's swap them over. I don't know why. I'm keeping it the same, but there we are. And we'll put him with Leanne, because I know he requested that, and that's probably one of the weaker connections. Actually, I don't know. Who is the weaker connection? Yeah, there are only two. Needs a lot of work, actually. Let's get sweaty at the gym. Oh my goodness, I don't want to see those words again. Apparently, Neil likes the vestments with the weird face on it that I didn't like. I would play this game if I wasn't poor. I totally didn't just buy a 3DS capture card for 400 bucks. Which capture card did you end up getting in the end? I imagine it's the loopy one, because that's the only one that you can still get in, that's still, like, being made. 400 bucks, though, sounds more like the old Katsu Kitty things. Which I think you can probably get somewhere second-hand, but I don't know. Does anyone want anything else? New Nintendo 3DS XL. That sounds like a Katsu Kitty-esque one. I know they're a lot better than the than the whatchamacallits, though. Yeah. Actually, a lot of people now who install those. I know they're probably made of the same parts as the... I was talking to Nil about this the other day, actually. There's probably some that still have the same parts with regards to... what Katsu Kitty used to make, but it's not Katsu Kitty that do them anymore. Nil hasn't had anything, so he'll have some protein. And that's it. Everyone's full but Chris Shaw. Okay. Gulp. Right. We're on our way with the main game. I've not actually remembered where we got to, but I'm trying to... I believe we're trying to fulfill Hat Girl's request at the moment. So we're just kind of... I'm trying to just go through this world while she's still here. Because she's a flower, she's super useful to have around. And for some reason I went that direction. Because I wasn't paying attention. I hit the button by mistake. Because I was trying to respond on my phone. Speaking of which, maybe next time. I do have the catalogue now after all. I gotta eat some pasta, so I'm gonna lurk. Fair enough then, Ren. Thank you for stopping by. Hope the pasta is nice. And all in all. Right, so speaking of food, I actually have some Rainbow Mentos here, which I've been buying a lot and I want to have. So I'm gonna start on those now. Oh! I'm surprised at how easy the last boss in this was to do. It went by so quickly. Who's got COVID? Oh. Well, that didn't last long. Let's get Leanne out of there. Put her with Nil for now. Right, you have that then. This is like one of the last things I would eat in real life. Why do you like one and not the other one? Okay, this works out. You have that. You have that. And you have that. Cool, 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 cool. Okay. I'm not going to hang around. I have to do this again because I messed it up. Right. I'm going to turn the light on. That did not go well. I was supposed to walk over there while I was holding the control, what do we call it, button down. Right. There we go. Now that I've undone that mistake. I've forgotten how sweet these can be. We're caught up on the same levels quite quickly. I think Leanne's at a pixel lower, so I'll give that to her. Hey! That would be my reaction. Something actually nice. Let's check this out first. It's annoying it's such a... That's so filling and this is so not filling. Alright. I believe we're going to be rewarded that. I kind of like what I'm wearing at the moment, so I'm really going to change now. Okay, let's move on. I forgot. Hello, Shadow. How are you doing today? How's the new capture card? If you've been able to test that out. Oh, I think I just bit the side of my cheek. In my mouth. I was chewing on sweets. Whoa! Oh, cool. Yes, I did. My mouth is bleeding. Great. That's good to know. Let's not chew anything for a little while then. I haven't used my new capture card since the test stream, but I want to try and use it so I can collaborate on playing Wii U and Switch games with my friends. As a matter of fact, I might use it to stream a playthrough of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate World of Light. I still haven't tried that out yet. I remember you telling me that it was shit hard to do. What is it with all of the really expensive but really cool looking stuff that I can actually still afford? I've actually got no food. Go this way for a bit as well. I think this is actually a new place we're moving on to here. Don't know how much further it will go. Yesterday I did a live stream of a Super Mario 64 ROM hack. Nice. Did it go well? Hopefully so. I haven't done a live stream like this for a while where I'm talking. Most of the time it's been when I've been working on SNES Mario Circuit 3, but I decided to do this today. I was going to play MC3 actually. It went good. I already completed 1 out of 5 of the hacks. Nice. One-fifth, I mean. Is that not the same as 1 out of 5? Oh yeah, it's also the other Sean's birthday today. Asterix. He popped in to say hello at the beginning, but he's gone now. But that's why he's here, me. Is there something on you? Would that actually be how Neil would react in real life? That is what I want to know. So did he respond to me? I think he's busy. Right. I think after a while you end up seeing all of the interactions that the Miis have. Because I haven't seen anything new with regards to what the Miis do for a while, so... Heart gown. Masquerade. That's what that word is. Let's see if there's anything in the arcade. There is. The one that I would have bought for myself. Ah! This is with whoever they're in the room with, isn't it? Because if I give it to Leanne... she's not in... Okay. Good to remind myself of how that works. Oh, stop. Okay, well, I guess we'll use one then. Let's give it to Sean instead. Come on, you're on quarter of the circle. How on earth are you not landing in it? You've landed in everything but it at the moment, I think. Oh, but... Ah! No, not another one of these. I've run out of people to give it to now. I'll just sell it for more money. At least we get food to give. That was really annoying. At least everyone can eat now, though. thought there was one more for some reason. Okay, well, I guess we are... He's gonna buy that, hopefully. Yes, he did. I do not want to see myself wear that ever again. And I'll buy this one as well. Why not? I like the one that she has now at the moment. Oh my goodness, a shadow essay. It's been a while. I had a little discussion with Nil the other day about wanting to play online, and he said he wouldn't have a problem with it. I would have asked you also, but you told me that you're more than likely to do it with him, Bradley, and the others. You won't mind doing it with us too, though. I remember that. Is this with regards to Mario Kart 8? Because with Mario Kart 8, I was hoping to do at least weekly sessions online. Not weekly, monthly sessions online, where I might be in a call with Bradley and Nil, which I assume that's like half of what you're referring to there. I'd probably be in a call with them, but I'll be playing online, like in just worldwide races and everything like that. However, with the DLCs, I'm going to try and introduce DLC week, meaning that the week that the DLCs come out, I'm going to be streaming and playing for a week in total, and I'll be doing stuff online with people as well. And then I would also... But then there's also the VIP stream Shadow, which I announced, which I didn't get to do one for January because I didn't get it set up in time, and I probably won't do it for February either. But what the VIP streams are, or VIP priority streams, is that there would basically be a massive group call on the server. So if you have the VIP role, then you can access the voice channel for that to actually be on the stream. And everyone will be playing a game, something like Marbles on stream, or something that everyone can just, open in their browser and all interact with one another on there. So it would just be a massive like hangout stream. But I haven't even looked into that game, or setting up that game yet, so I haven't even looked into that stream, trying to stream that or anything yet. And I've just been kind of on and off with regards to motivation for what I want to do specifically, which is why things have mainly just been MC3 streams, because they're quite short and it means that I don't really have to chat as much or do much other things, if that makes any sense at all. I don't know if that entirely connects with what you were saying, but that's that. Now, what I was talking to Nil about earlier is that we might do some worldwides on Deluxe or something soon, but we'll see. We'll see how things go. Cool. Right. If I record those events myself, I would be more than happy to feature you guys in my videos again. In fact, I wasn't even aware that Neil had subscribed to me a few months back. I wasn't even aware of that either. But yeah, you're more than welcome to do anything that you want, Shadow. if you wanted to take like clips from my stream and use them in little highlights for yourself, then by all means do so. I trust the fact that you won't use anything in the wrong context. So hamburger times 2. That is a very much hamburger times 2. I wonder if that's actually something she would do in real life or not. I don't know. Thanks, Emma. Right. Oh no, who's got COVID? Well, I guess I'm bringing Leanne back into things. I don't know why the game keeps doing this. I guess I think it's just so it can show the various hairstyles that you can give your characters, but I have no interest in changing any of the Mii's hair. Has Paul done anything for the team channel yet? I haven't checked his videos lately, so I don't know if he has or not. The only thing he has done so far is the announcement video that he was a part of. I was the one that let him upload that one to the channel and set the description. But since then, I haven't heard from him in quite a while, actually. I know that around about the time that we invited him to the team channel, he was going to uni, I'm pretty sure, or something like that. College, uni, I don't remember which one for him. But, yeah, he was just going to have a lot less time to work on stuff. And rightfully, he's probably been prioritizing his own channel whenever he gets to do anything like that. I thought those were fingers. And they're really expensive, too. Anyways, yeah, so yeah, I know he's still uploading things from time to time, but I haven't been keeping up to date with it, and he's also very, very inconsistent with what he does online as well, with regards to at least being on a platform where we can actually talk to him. Because I know it's quite difficult to... It was quite difficult to get a hold of him. In order to join the team channel in the first place. It took about 2 years or so to try and figure out. I'd be willing to communicate with Felipe at some point. I wish there was a way to actually meet him despite his disability to talk. I mean, there is certainly a language barrier between Felipe. It's quite difficult to play games with him as well. From what I remember, his internet connection isn't the greatest in the world. Yeah. Despite as much as I interact with him, though, he's actually... It's still very kind of him to have done like the birthday special for me every year for the last 8 years or so. I do hope he's doing okay, actually. I haven't seen or heard from him for a very long time either. It's Felipe and Paul. I have contact with both of them, but it's very scarce. I'm sure they're doing alright though. Nice. Dragon fruit. Okay, where are we going off to now? Boo boo boo. Okay. This works out. So we got one that I like. Sean is fine with this one. Neil likes this food. And Leanne loves this one. There we go. All good. Right. Money. Oh my goodness. What on earth is... That looks really, really cool. I'll be honest. Not a fan of that one. Witch gown. Would that be for the princess? Oh no. We'll leave that for the time being. Okay. So we got up to here now. That was quick. Oh, we got another shadow paragraph there. Right. As much as I shouldn't buy more GameCube controllers, I'm debating on whether I want to afford the Super Smash Bros. 4 white one to go with the other white one I already have. Otherwise, I could afford my Flash adapter for my laptop, or maybe I could get a copy of Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. Is Pokemon Let's Go Eevee the one that's on Switch? Or coming out on Switch soon? I am not versed in Pokemon games or anything like that at all. But, as per usual, I would say, is my usual, is that it's entirely up to you whether or not you want to invest in another controller as opposed to an actual game or anything like that. This actually looks really cool. Lighter purple. How did you go with that one? Anyways, sorry, I got sidetracked there. What was I saying? As always, it's entirely up to you whether or not you want a new GameCube controller or not. But as you've got plenty of GameCube controllers already, it's kind of just more like a luxury item to sort of have or invest in this one. Just to add it to a collection. There's more things that would probably be more worthwhile, like obviously the May Flash adapter or the Pokemon game are both things that you could use and would, I guess, in the long run also have more purpose in the fact that you could use the May Flash adapter on your computer for every GameCube controller that you have. And with the Pokemon game, you can record and stream that to make content for your YouTube and whatnot. So, but with the GameCube controller, it's entirely up to you because you've explained it time and time again, that you like to expand on your collection and just have various different colors. And I have got rid of so much of my money. Pokemon Let's Go Eevee came out a few years back. I see. This is really cool. We're going to go with the black. If only Sean was here to see this. He left. Maybe I should clip it and send it to him. How kitted out he looks like as a tank now. I already have 2 blacks, including the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate one, so I don't plan on getting the Super Smash Bros. 4 black one. Fair enough. Is the only difference with regards to the Smash 4 and the Smash Ultimate ones is the logo that it has, right? Or is there something different with, like, maybe the tone or shading, something like that as well? I'm going to carry on going this direction while we still have the chance. Ah! No! Get rid of it! Ah! Oh god. That's the way we defeated that thing? I think Leanne deserves the bonus XP for that. Yes, the Smash logos are the main difference. I see. Right, well this goes up to Chad as it looks like. So let's go this direction. All 3 Smash Bros. Controllers cable cords are just as long as the white one I have. That's the white Smash 4 controller, if I remember correctly. Oh, I don't know why I bothered doing that then. Okay. Oh gosh, here we go again. Right. See, now Neil wants that and it's ridiculously expensive. In fact, I can't actually afford any of these. And I have no food. What have I done? I've ruined the game! It's fine. I also have to wonder when Splatoon 3 comes out later this year. Are they going to make a specifically designed Switch Pro controller to go with the one from 2? That's a good question. I can't say I imagine them either doing so or not, actually. I don't think they brought out a specific controller for Mario Kart, did they? Switch Pro controller? Oh, God, no! I forgot this was here! Get rid of it! Okay, friendship's good, but we need to kill a freaking turkey. Please, get rid of it. Please. Thank you. Ugh. Sean's been the lifesaver twice in a row. Granted, he did throw Leanne at it for the first round, but at least he's gotten rid of it. Worthy sacrifice. I do not like those things. I don't like them. They never made an official Switch Pro controller for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Maybe they might do that with regards to the DLCs then. Who knows? Make use of that merchandising. Also, Shadow, now that you're here, because I imagine you would have some opinions about this too. Did you hear about the eShop channel? What's happening with the eShop channel for the 3DS and the Wii U? So I woke up to Nil's video about it this morning. What am I doing? If and only if I decide to get Splatoon 3 myself, it's only because one of my friends plans to get it. Fair enough. I mean, I have not actually played Splatoon by any means. I've got quite a couple of friends who have it. Sean is soulmates with the horse. This is the highest relationship. Sean wants to go and see Chris Jaw. I do wonder how Chris is doing, actually. Because around this time last year when I was streaming Wii Fit U, he would pop in quite frequently. But I haven't heard from him for a while. Right. Sorry, Leanne. I'm going to swap you out. Chris can get some stuff done with us. Alright. I feel like there's going to be more freaking twerkies this way. But Chadders has food, so let's go that direction. Oh, another shadow essay coming through. I saw that. Someone's in my Discord server posted something like that about the 3DS and Wii U shutting down the eShop service, and it would mean that you can only add funds to your Switch just to buy a game off your 3DS or Wii U. Plus, I heard that Pokemon Bank will now be free. I'm not actually too sure what the Pokemon Bank is. I imagine it's something... It was like a mini sort of game thing that you could get on the 3DS or Wii U at some point in time. Why is there a cactus in a swamp? I do not get it. Let's go for gold. We need both, but let's go for the gold first. Ah! This guy's really strong. Oh, Nil just got rid of it. Thanks, Nil. Thank you for that. I really like that. That was funny. Who's got COVID now? Oh. Well, Leanne's back on the team again. It seems like everything's favouring her at the moment. Let's swap these guys around. So they're actually teamed up with people. No one wants anything now. They're all upset that Nil is ill. Chicken curry seems like something that Chris would actually like. Oh, I could have given that to Sean. Okay. With the Pokemon Bank, you can transfer Pokemon from your 3DS to home and then transfer from home to Sword/Shield or Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl or the new Arceus games. So it's basically like a way to transfer your Pokemon to the newer games, essentially. That's really interesting. I'm pretty sure, I don't know this for certain, but can't you like transfer through a backlog of Pokemon games? You can transfer Pokemon all the way from the very, very, very first Pokemon game and then just keep transferring it through newer and newer versions till you get to the current ones. I'm pretty sure I've seen videos in my recommended showing up of people doing that, and it just gets like millions of views. Perhaps that's what I should do. Okay, let's go back and get some snacks, shall we? And then we'll go to Chadder's. Oh, good God, why? Try having another one of these and hopefully I don't bite my lip again. You can transfer Pokemon from the Game Boy and the Game Boy Color games, courtesy of the 3DS Virtual Console, to Pokemon Bank, and then from Pokemon Bank to Pokemon Home. And then I guess from there to the other games that you referred to earlier. That's super interesting. Right. Well, I can see who the horse's favourites are. It's either Leanne or Sean. Right, who wants things? Okay. The armor that Sean's got on at the moment is sick, but this is even cooler. He has to have that. He has to wear that. A gourd. Okay. Right. see what Sean thinks of this. Doesn't like it. Okay. Well, glad I figured that out. Right. More split paths! Yay! Oh, good God, what are those things? Okay. We're gonna have to come back to this path quite a lot. On the subject of the DLC waves in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, I'm looking forward to doing Choco Mountain and Coconut Mall of those two. Of those two, the Wii course is my favourite. Fair enough. I have seen like some clips of Coconut Mall, and it looks really, really nice in this game. But I also haven't looked too much into the DLC courses, because I've kind of been saving it for myself to, I guess, react to them when I'm first playing them firsthand. Gross. Also returning will be Sky Garden, Shroom Ridge, and Toad Circuit. I didn't know about the only ones I did know about there was Toad Circuit. Sky Garden will really make Souplade happy, because I think that's his all-time favourite course. And on that note, probably one I'd look into time trialing actually. One of the things I'd like to try and do on day one is time trial. I don't think I've actually seen Leanne's Mii get ill yet. She's in with the horse. She's fine. Yeah, what was I saying? On day one, I want to try and time trial and possibly get like a top time on the track, but it's going to be very, very difficult because as this is within an existing Mario Kart with lots of good players probably going to be trying to do the same thing. I probably, not just good players actually, but just other people in general probably trying to do the same thing. I probably won't stand much of a chance, but we'll see. It'll be a nice thing to have if I can actually. do it, you know? Does Sean like any of these? He's fine with that. He hates the curry snurp radish he's not had before, which he likes. Okay. What does Nil think of the curry? He's fine with it. I like either of these, so it's completely fine. There we go. Everyone's full but me! Right. That's figured itself out quite nicely. I don't think I even swapped Nil back in, he just kind of did it himself. See if we get to the end of this today. Oh god, here we go again. Thank you, Nil. You are a lifesaver. Prior to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Choco Mountain from N64 and Sky Garden from GBA both returned to the DS. Coconut Mall returned to 7. I think Tour as well, and I think this would mark Shroom Ridge's second appearance. I don't remember if this will be Toad Circuit's second or third appearance, as I don't know if it was returned to Tour or not. I think it might be its first, but I'm not too sure. I know for a fact, though, that it will definitely be nostalgic for a lot of people, both with regards to the Mario Kart 7 side of things and for Mario Kart Wii. Especially with regards to those two tracks in particular, I think are ones that Josh really liked. Or at least I know Josh's favourite Mario Kart was Mario Kart 7. And he really liked Coconut Mall. That was his favourite one in Mario Kart Wii. We also do have Toad Circuit in Mario Kart Wii on C2GP, but that doesn't count. And I would imagine now that it exists in Deluxe, you would also get people remaking the Deluxe version for Mario Kart Wii. I'm hoping for Wario Stadium to return, as it's the only Mario Kart 64 course that hasn't returned to a future Mario Kart. Since Rainbow Road has returned, but the course was so long that it was split into 3 sections. Yeah, I wouldn't have mind playing it 3 times round, to be honest. I time trialed that Rainbow Road in the Wii U version of the game, and it was pretty fun. Oh, Horsey, can't you just look after Leanne? Because now I have to kind of ragdoll pick her up like this and plop her over here. I don't know why, but I don't like that animation. It makes me really pity the Miis for some reason. I feel sorry for them. What else was I saying? Yeah. Wario Stadium. My only experience with playing N64 Wario Stadium was in CTGP. And I actually didn't mind the track quite a lot of the time. In fact, a lot of the time it will be my counter track to Mushroom Peaks. Because a lot of one of the main arguments for Mushroom Peaks is that it was a very long track. So you would, if Peaks gets picked, then you would just have a very long race. And that was apparently, you know, more likable for some people than racing like 3 different short tracks. Which, if you played a retro, or several retros, other retros for example, then it would definitely go by in a lot less time than Mushroom Peaks. But, so my counter argument for that is that, well, N64 Wario Stadium, until the random track update where it got absolutely fucked, and I just don't like the new update for it, it would be longer than Mushroom Peaks. And I would pick the track with regards to the same argument. And people who like Mushroom Peaks would not like N64 Wario Stadium. And I'm like, well, the argument is that it's a long track. It gives long races. So you're doing the same thing with Peaks. What's wrong with this track? And they'd be like, yeah, well, it's bad. And I'm like, yeah, well, Peaks isn't anything else left to show. So, yeah, well, I like Peaks. And I like N64 Wario Stadium. You see what I mean? It's kind of like mirroring. Mirroring. Is that right? Their reaction. That's the only plus that I would get out of that, though. That makes any sense. Hello again, Ren. Welcome back. Mushroom Peaks is terrible, it's hard and long. Also pause, lol. And hello, Hannah the Hyena? That's an interesting name. Yeah, sorry about that. Took me so long to realise you weren't talking about Miitopia. I play Mario Kart, so I kind of got a little sidetrack there in a discussion. Because we were Shadow was talking about the DLCs and tracks that are coming back in Mario Kart Deluxe on the Switch, and I kind of went off on a tangent. Because in Mario Kart Wii you have a mod called CTGP, which adds like 200 plus tracks to the game. We'll get back onto the Miitopia track now, shall we? Oh my goodness, what's going on here? They should bring it back to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe DLC pack, but 3 sections. That's probably what they will do. I would be totally fine if they brought back the whole thing in full. 3 laps. Just an absolute grind of a track. I would be down. I would, not gonna lie, I would purposefully drop Mario Kart Wii and pick up Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and practice all the tech in that game and grind the hell out of that track till I got the world record on that if it was 3 laps. You can clip me now and quote that to me. So if it actually is true and it's actually like that, you've got this, and send it to me. So it's my word against my word, because I probably actually won't end up doing it. Because they probably will end up completely ruining the track somehow anyway. But, you know, it's 3 out of 3 laps, I'll do it. They will probably make it sections though, let's be honest. Oh, I'm talking a lot, sorry about that. However, the chances that N64 Wario Stadium will not return, and it's for 2, possibly 3 reasons. Reason A. The music from that course is also for Royal Raceway. That course is already in the game. B. Wario Stadium from DS is already there. C. What I already said about the length and the course. Option C is a possibility, but options A and B are likely to be reasonable. Well, with regards to the same music on the track, I'm pretty sure... Don't Mario Kart Stadium and Mario Circuit have the same music in the game? I think. I'd like to believe that. It's not uncommon for tracks to have the same music. So they could just give it Raceway's music. Or they could compose something entirely different. Maybe with the same sort of motifs and musical elements as Raceway, but they would have a completely different composition or feel to the track. Kind of like when you have different, 4 different soundtracks for the Animal Crossing game. The track, sorry. Where it's the same music and you can hear it, and like if you listen to the soundtrack, you'd instantly go, that's the Animal Crossing track. You might not necessarily know which season it is, but that's kind of the aesthetic that they're going for in changing the music as well as the look of the track. What was the other one there? Yeah, Wario Stadium is already there. You do have another Wario Stadium. I will agree with you on that point too. Wario Coliseum would be a pretty nice one. That would be very, very nice as well. I play Mario Kart 2, but I'm small-brained. I mean, fair enough. In the sense that you're small-brained, you're probably the biggest brain here. Because I've spent a ridiculous amount of time playing the game, and I'm not proud of it. But welcome to this. I don't know where I'm going with that. Mario Kart Stadium and Mario Circuit have different soundtracks. Okay, well, I was wrong. In which case, I can't actually think of a case where the tracks have the same soundtrack, do they? There isn't any in Deluxe, is there? What's going on here? Give that to Sean. He'll probably be just normal again. Oh, he actually likes them. Okay. Oh, I should have given one of these to Chris and Neil because both of them don't like the normal snails. In fact, I think Neil actually hates them. Nah, Chris was the one that hates them. Okay. Well. Who wants things? No one wants things. Let's actually get onto some gameplay now, shall we? All 48 courses of Mario Kart 8 have completely different soundtracks, with the Animal Crossing course having a separate one for the winter theme. Oh, is it only the winter theme? I thought it had 4 different ones. I mean, I guess that saves time, but still, that's interesting. Gosh, shows how much I know then. I mean, hey, all I know is and that actually did get a Mario Kart 8-esque remake of music, because it was in Odyssey, out of all things. Oh, not one of those things again. I hate them. Get rid of it, Nil. Hit it. Hit it with fire. Please. I don't want this here. The music for the winter theme of the Animal Crossing is different from the other 3 seasons themes. So is it in like an entirely different soundtrack then? It doesn't even have the same sort of motifs and musical expressions and whatnot. Good, I'm a musician and that was terribly described. Are we going down? We are going down. We'll go up first though. I knew there was going to be another one. I knew we were going to have to do another one of these. And we're going to carry on going down this straight path for a while. And then we're going to have to fight 3 more of those turkeys. And I'm not going to have a good time doing so. Aka Wahoo Loop 3DS Rainbow Road and I'm happy. The Wahoo Island Loop track got into CTGP last year, so I was playing it for a little while. And it was actually not bad. But annoyingly enough, the version that's in CTGP is completely, well, broken. You can just dive off the side of the track and it respawns you. It's basically the same as in the Mario Kart 7 version. You dive off the side of the track and it can respawn you further up the track. It's really odd. I don't know why. I mean, I think the original respawns and stuff that were in Mario Kart 7 were patched out by the creator so that they could work in Mario Kart Wii. But there's still ones there. It's like the concept of the track doesn't actually work in the way that Nintendo hoped for it to. And I have no idea why. It is just this track that has this issue. Well, and the other Wahoo Mountain one, actually. Was it Wahoo Mountain Loop? Something like that? Although that one doesn't have that issue, at least to my knowledge, in CTGP. Leanne, you get the pink snails. I get the normal ones. Everyone else... Oh, for fuck's sake, Sean. Everyone else would get curry. But someone doesn't like it, so... Make that 2 people. What controller do you use for Mario Kart Wii, by the way? This is an interesting question to answer. Primarily, or when you see me playing MC3, I'm primarily using the Wiimote and Nunchuck. And when I moved away from the Wii Wheel for the first time, Wiimote and Nunchuck is the controller of choice that I used. Now, since then, I have tried them all. Obviously, I started with the game casually using the Wii Wheel. I moved to the Classic Controller Pro, because that is what my friends Bradley and Maniac used. And then I switched over to the GameCube controller a little bit later. And also just an original classic. I've tried the N64 controller on the game as well. And, yeah, so... What it was up until recently is that I would play tracks like Mario Circuit 3 and more driving-based tracks. So, for instance, I've time-trialed Baby Park as well. And I would use the Wiimote and Nunchuck on that track too. But for most of the other times, I would use the GameCube controller. However, the GameCube controller is quite unique in the sense that you can use 2 different hand grips to play the game with. The most common one is the left-hand claw, where you can kind of briefly hold an analog stick direction with your index finger on your left hand, while you're using your left thumb on the D-pad for the wheelies and the tricks and things like that. However, 2 players, Brett and Cole, displayed the way that they played the game, and that was using right-hand claw, where you basically scrunch your index finger up on your right hand on the A button, and then you reach all the way over to the D-pad with your thumb on your right hand, while your thumb on your left hand just stays using the analog stick controller. And this was very good for me because for whatever reason, this was actually a lot more comfortable to use this claw than left-handed claw. And also, when you play with the Wiimote and Nunchuck, or at least when I play with the Wiimote and Nunchuck, I have the Nunchuck in my left hand, where the analog stick and everything is, and the Wiimote in my right hand. Every other time that you play with any other controller bar the Wii Wheel, so if you're using the N64 controller or the GameCube controller with left-hand claw, or the classic controller, either the Pro or the normal classic controller, the D-pad is on the left side of the controller, meaning that usually you would use your left hand to control the tricking and the wheelies and stuff like that, whereas if you're right-handed, most of the time you're going to be using the Wiimote and Nunchuck with the Wiimote in the right side, so you're controlling the wheelies and the tricks on the right side. Which what right-hand claw at least allows for me is to keep that same trick timing on the same side of my body. So I am trick timing on the D-pad on the GameCube controller from my right hand, if that makes any sense at all. I'm kind of overcomplicating it a little bit. So what I would used to do is, up until recently, I would play with my Wiimote and Nunchuck on tracks like MC3 and Baby Park. But then for anything else, I would use the GameCube controller with right-hand claw. And so if you were around to see me play Luigi Circuit during last year, I was playing Luigi Circuit using right-hand claw on the GameCube controller. However, before I got to my ultimate time trial goal with that track, I ended up having this horrible injury because the way that my hand is sort of stretched means that the tendon between my wrist and the base of my thumb was at a very awkward position for hours and hours on end while I was playing the game. And I think my constant use with D-pad controllers, I always kind of at least spam the D-pad input for a wheelie input, you know, to get chains in Mario Kart Wii. And I think over time this kind of aggravated the tendon, so I developed a condition in my right hand called D. Quavan's tenosynovitis, which is basically this horrible thing where whenever I would move my thumb from its resting position after a while, I would have this horrible click from the tendon down the side between the wrist and the base of my thumb, and it was really painful as well, and it was very, very hard to do just other basic things because I'm right-handed in real life. It was very difficult to carry things and play guitar and do other stuff like that. So I had to wear a grip, a thumb brace sort of thing, to kind of keep the position of my thumb in a good one so that my tendon could actually heal after a while. And I also ended up having to wear the brace during my sleep as well, because I soon found that, you know, in my sleep I would be kind of moving around quite a bit, laying on my wrist and crushing the tendon and pushing it into an uncomfortable position again. So I had to wear the brace so that it would stay in a reasonable position. So this injury happened at around about the end of April, sometime in May. I'd actually say the end of May, middle to end of May. And it didn't fully recover my thumb without any like clicking or noticeable signs of the injury until December last year. And that was purely based on the fact that I played the game with this claw position on the GameCube controller. So to end off this answer to your question, I use the Wiimote and Nunchuck to play Mario Kart Wii. There you go. Hope that was definitive enough. Sorry about that that I waffled on so much there, but I got carried away. I don't know if there is another Rainbow Road, but if there is, they'd have to add any of them from GBA to 3DS, Super Circuit, Double Dash, DS, Wii, 7. I'd predict they'd add either DS or Wii. I think it's more likely to be DS, because from everything that I've seen with regards to posts and videos and stuff, it seems like the DS Rainbow Road is an all-time favorite Rainbow Road for everybody. It includes me as well. I really like that one. I do like GCNs as well, to be honest, but I think DS Rainbow Road stands out quite a bit, and if Nintendo take into consideration what most people's favorite courses are and whatnot, then I think they will choose that one. DS Rainbow Road would be perfect with the anti-gravity. Yes, for sure. DS Rainbow Road is rigged on CTGP, by the way. I don't see why they wouldn't add GCN Rainbow Road, because when N64 Yoshi Valley returned, they added the cannon which was previously used in GCN DK Mountain. That is true. It's got like a little glider section thing now. But that was also like that in CTGP as well, I believe. I think it had a cannon in it too. That was an interesting answer. I'm glad you think so. And it wasn't like a very annoying answer. There we are. Right. Should we carry on with the rest of this now? Right. What have you bought, Chris? It's not a ring, is it? Bashed up bike! Thanks, Chris! Right. Anyone want things? What's happened to my chat there? There we go. I want things. What do I want? We've got a lot of money now. Ugh, that looks ugly. I really don't like any of the super clothes that they have in this game. I didn't even bother buying it. I just bought some HP bananas. I don't know why they keep doing that. You got a Discord server? I do, very much. Have a Discord server. If you do !_ Discord, you should be able to find it quite easily. If Nightbot's here still, then Nightbot would give it out. It should also, the invite should still be on my YouTube channel as well. There we go. There's the Discord server. It's not a very active server, mind. You'd only really get announcements for my stream, and that's about it. But it's still there regardless. Better to have one than not have one. Go into this little like pocket universe thing. 2 Seans and a horse. And goodness Polar's not here to witness me saying that. I was not paying any attention there. Did we all get fucked? Right. Let's try that again. Did we run into some fiends? Is that what happened? Because I was not paying any attention. We got noses here. Oh. What on earth is going on here? Okay, that helps. There we go. Let's not make that mistake again. We get tea for that. That felt worth it for a cup of tea. Again. I bought a 3DS like a year ago, and the person who originally owned the 3DS forgot to delete their photos and voice recordings. Oh god. That's quite the mistake to make. Those are some interesting voice recordings. Yep. God, the voice recordings of me and my cousins used to take on the old... oh my god, what is going on? I used to... What was I saying? The old voice recordings we used to do on the old DSIs and everything probably haven't aged well. And I hope that we never listen back to them again. But we'll see how things go. Come on, Flower, you need to help us here. I don't know if Angry's very good. No! Nil should be able to resurrect someone. I'm hoping. Good gosh, what is this place? I've run out of sprinkles. I can't protect anyone anymore. I'm going to put the shield on Nil because he can resurrect people. I'm going to put the hyper on Chris because I feel like he's going to be able to do the most damage. I'm going to give everyone the full MP. Well, that was only a matter of time. Ugh. Okay. How annoying was that? Move that out the way for now. Said I was going to move that out of the way, and I don't move out of the way. What's happening now? Have I got another ring? Castanets. I actually have some of those somewhere. Don't know where though. Right. For this one. No one wants anything. I'm gonna upgrade. I say upgrade. I'm gonna bring Leanne back into the thing. Let's try this way. They took a photo of their teacher. Well, like, actually, like, sat in class. It would help if you don't keep making everyone angry all the time. Not gonna lie. If I had to guess, the kid was in elementary or primary school. Probably. I don't think you would really do that sort of thing. In normal school. This is some YouTube material. 3DS character card. I mean, you have to be careful as well, because this is poking into someone's private life that you don't know. It might not be fair on them to share what they have done when using their 3DS back in the day to the public. It does sound amusing though, but you know, just keep that in mind. Okay, we killed one. I would just delete those photos and videos and voice recordings. Yeah. Or just reset the whole thing, the whole 3DS, so you can start off fresh. God, why does this thing still exist? It's good that Nil can do that as well. Good! We got rid of it. Oh my goodness, that was annoying. Piece of cake. I wish that was a piece of cake. Right, here we go. This is where we need to pay attention to what's going on. Because those, they do that. Stop! Stop attacking! Wait, what's this? This is what we're going to do. We're going to bring everybody back up. We're going to put up the shields for everybody. And we're going to hype everyone up too. I can't actually see what's going on because the UFO's in the way. It's good that Nil's doing that as well because he's probably the most important one. I'm saving that final shield for him as well. Ah! Thank you to me. I actually don't need to do anything. This is more annoying than the final boss battle that we had to do. Why does she always make Nil angry? Ugh. That cautiousness didn't help. I did it again. Okay, this is good. This is good that I can do that. Cure.exe really helps. This thing is still alive. There we go. Nil looks like that. Okay, let's help Leanne get to level 26. Finally, we made it through that. Whatever that was. But it also means we have to go through the other bit too. That was annoying. Right. What's going on here then? When you take a phone, tablet, or other device that belongs to someone else and they didn't delete their files before selling it, one of the first things you do is delete them yourself. That is a very good point as well. Like, most of the time when you get a device that has been used secondhand, the previous owner would have gone out of their way to factory reset it in the first place, so you can kind of get it as if it's brand new. In the case of game consoles, it's not usually the priority. Mostly because it's a little bit harder to do than on a personal device. So when I got my Wii U, the previous owner's Mii's accounts were still on this console. And I actually didn't reset it for a little while. Fortunately, the Wii U doesn't usually have any data or information on it, like photos and videos looking into someone's personal life for me to accidentally share. So if you look back at some of the recordings that I've done on my YouTube channel, very old recordings, Wii U wise, you would see me using a Mii called Jack, which was the previous owner of this console. But I did eventually reset the thing and, you know, get my own account on there. But for a little while, for whatever reason, I used that account, and I'm not entirely sure why, but I just did. And it was the same with my sister's old 3DS as well. Coincidentally, the person who previously owned that device was also called Jack. But there was no, like, pictures or audio or anything on there. Left it relatively clean. No wonder why my 3DS is slow. Over 1,000 followers. 1,000 photos. I'm deleting all of them right now. That's a smart idea. That's a smart idea. Right. On the plus side, we now have a lot of gold, and no one has wanted anything for ages. Come on, let's YOLO get the colourful gown. Colourful gown. Nope. And pea sweets. Well, we kind of need them, so let's take that and run. Yes, let's eat a gummy sweet with a knife and fork. Okay, let's carry on this horrible journey that we're making right now. Oh gosh. Time to play some CTGP7. Good luck. I've not tried CTGP7 for a very long time. I don't actually know how to install it on my device because I don't have it anymore. On my 3DS. I'm gonna go this way first. It's unfortunate that I don't have room on my Wii U for more stuff. I could have done a playthrough of Mario Kart DS. I actually have Mario Kart DS on my Wii U. Never really done too much with it. I actually want to get the original SNES Mario Kart on Wii U. I'm pretty sure you can buy it, and I should probably do that now, considering that the eShop will be closing. Cozy. That helped, actually. You should play it again. It has changed a lot. There's a lot of stuff that I want to actually do on 3DS. Especially now that the eShop's going to be closing down. It would be a good thing. A good idea to do so. Okay, so this helps because it heals them every time they level up, which is nice. Okay, that's useful. Thank you, Neil. There's also a clone of Miiverse on 3DS. I imagine it's a lot more civilized with regards to the fact that it's probably a fan mod rather than the actual godforsaken Nintendo Miiverse. Dig a hole! Want more of these things. Okay, that helps. Thank you. That's the noses that are really, really bad. Actually. I bit the side of my mouth again. Oh my goodness. I forgot that he does that. Thank you, Neil. Too bad Miiverse is no more. I do not actually miss Miiverse in the slightest, if I have to be completely honest. It was so annoying. 3 people commented on my Miiverse post. Oh my god, it's alive. Okay, team. Let's go. Stop attacking first, you dicks! Oh. I'm gonna run out of MP. Yeah. Right, come on then. Neil, I'm hoping you will be smart and be cool with it. He was not cool! He was not cool! Why weren't you cool? Nil, I literally said be cool with it! Move out of the way! You're my most prized possession. Right? If you ruin that again, I'm gonna remove you on my Switch. Okay, I think they're all gone now, actually. Come on, buddy. Stop doing this to me, please. Okay, we got rid of the heavy hitters. Why is no one healing Leanne? Good. Oh my goodness, I'm running out of every sprinkle in existence at the moment. Ah, thank you, Nearly 896. You're my favourite. My mood changed quite a lot toward him during that match. Who needs it most? I think Neil is barely lower than Chris. So I'll give it to him. I should get a Wii U before they get overpriced. Will they actually get overpriced, though? That's what I want to know. Do people desperately want them? Because I can't imagine that people do. Right, what are you doing, Nearly 896? He's giving the horse a massage. Okay. Right, well I haven't let you guys eat for a while, so let's eat something. All you've got is gummy alien sweets though. We'll just go through the list. eShop exclusives. I don't think that would warrant the console to be sold for something a lot higher. Where is the money thing gone? There we go. Go on then, me. What do you want? Are you actually going to get it now, yeah? This disgusting super gear that it keeps doing. I do not like this. So there we go. But we got the stats, which is probably the most important part. Right. Back in we go. Thank you for confirming that, Hat Girl. I appreciate it. And here we go with the noses again. Do people still hack on Mario Kart 7 in 2022? Do they not have lives to get to? Right. The main one I want to protect is Nil 896. Be smart, Nil. Please. Use your cool quirks. There are even more hackers now. Oh, for shit's sake. They really pissed me off in Mario Kart 7. We've always had someone, whenever I start trying to main Mario Kart 7 again, we've always had someone trolling by hacking. Like the same night that I finally got to Twitch affiliate, it was this Nintendo gamer kid. I have no idea why he did that. It just would not leave me alone. And then recently, it would have been that Alex kid who just could not face losing silver constantly all the time, so just kept hacking a win in front of him. Oh, God help me. Okay. I hate these things. Right. I have a lot less sprinkles than I did last time. So everyone's protected. Everyone is hyper. Everyone is full everything. Hackers actually don't have lives. I used to watch your old Mario Kart 7 streams back then, but I never said anything. Oh, was that when I played in the Team 863, whatchamacallit, on, the Team 863 community, but I would stream on YouTube and Twitch at the same time. Or was this as recently as last year? Not last year, the year before last year. Actually, it would be last year as well, wouldn't it? At the beginning of in January. I do recognise your username. I think you made like a comment before the end of last year on like one of my old Mario Kart 7 videos or something, but I don't remember for certain. ...2016. It would have been the old restream streams then. I can't believe it's been that long ago. Could have sworn it was 2018, but there we are. Shows what I know. Come on, we're nearly there. Hackers are no good. I mean, we had a couple of nice hackers who would come about and offer protection. Obviously, if you play with CTGP7 now, I believe it has its own ignorance is bliss, meaning that you're just not affected by hackers at all. Which I probably should do if I want to play Mario Kart 7 again, actually. Let's try and reinstall CTGP7. 1991. What a great year that was. Right. We're nearly there. We are nearly there. No! No! Not nil! No! No! Speaking of which, Sean, you need to watch out for this Mario Kart troll who calls himself Just Fran. When things don't go his way, he takes people's Mii's avatars without permission and he impersonates people. Is that on Mario Kart 7 or Deluxe? I assume 7. It would be on Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I see. I wonder how you copy someone's Mii on Deluxe then. I assume you've witnessed them. Right. Anyone want stuff? Just me? The bottom half looks cool. It's the top half. 7 Rainbow Road is so good. I think Josh also likes 7 Rainbow Road. Speaking of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, I see Bradley is streaming it right now. Yeah, there you go, Shadow. We got someone to go and join if you want to play with him. Bradley has been focusing quite a lot on Deluxe because he's very, very excited for the, whatchamacallit, the DLCs. Right, this is going to be a lot harder now because Nil was our most important character, considering that he could both use that "be gone" sort of move and then also cure people, if need be. I thought you'd say that. But now this is going to be a bit harder to do. Oh yeah, Sean also does that as well, which means the relationships might break. While we're working on this. Thank you. I think Crystal is probably our most valuable asset now. No Hacker's Dream Lobby. Wow. Don't speak too soon. Alright, here we go. Prepare yourselves! Jeez, that was quick. She's in the firing line quite a lot, so I'm going to give her another shield. Okay, the noses are gone. That's good. I think Chris does the most damage, well, so I'll give him hyper. And we'll let everyone have full. Again, might as well. Oh, goodness. Okay, I can't heal anyone else. You're on your own, kids. Nice. We finally finished that one. Oh my goodness. And Nilv's ready to go again. Let's do it. That looks really cool as well. Ooh. Okay. Moving on. Hopefully it's pretty easier, a bit easier from here now. Wait, what? Do these things regain their, like, health? Okay, that's useful. Free races without hackers, beautiful. Could all change in a split second though. Don't speak too soon. There we go. Oh, I don't push. Ah! Right. Full health. Let's give a life back to nil. And we'll give them both shields for now. Okay. Give Crystal the hype, no, the shield, and the hyper. And let's give him full health as well. Full MP to everybody. Whoa, what was that for? Can I hype him out of it? Yes. And Nil is our most valuable asset because he can resurrect. As he did just there. There we go. I'm going to hyper these two now as well. That was annoying. So at the moment, Nil's being more helpful than the flower. The only reason as to why I've kind of kept the flower on for this long is because she's been able to help to both resurrect and then also heal people if needed. $2,000! We got 2,000. So I think that means we're going to get an upgrade on these, what you call it. Chris is the lowest. Hopefully we get to an inn soon. Oh, thank goodness. God, I didn't know this game would be stressing me out that much. There we go. So this will now upgrade. That now upgrades. The safe spot now lets you recover more quickly. And I only need to go to 2,050 people. Let me take a look at everyone's relationship levels. So, ignoring Sean, because he's not really in this at the moment. The weakest level seems to be Crystal and Leanne, which we need to work on. So if I bring these two together, let's send them on a few outings, shall we? And hopefully they will level up quite a bit. If I can at least get them to a level 20, then that would be a good thing. Good. That's 13. So we've got quite a few levels to go. I'll be back going to eat some lunch. Fair enough then, Shadow. I don't know how long I'll be going on for, because it is getting quite close to my dinner time. And I have work tomorrow, so hopefully I want to get to the end of this world at least. I'm not typically too hungry at the moment. Okay, that's useful. Good. I love how someone is called Waluigi, but he's using Luigi. Is Waluigi even in Mario Kart 7? I can't remember. So far, this has been relatively consistent in the sense that it's leveling them up every time, which is nice. Nope. Well, he doesn't really have too much of a choice then, does he? Well, Luigi, I guess, is the closest to Waluigi name-wise, so... Oh, Art Biscuit, Bradley's favourite. He sucks in 8 Deluxe anyways. Waluigi? Or Luigi? Because Waluigi, I'm pretty sure, is one of the best characters. At least from what I've seen. And we're nearly there. 2 more levels to go. He is the meta, but too overrated. Well, then that doesn't mean that he sucks. By, concept. More so by opinion. Okay, there we go. Level 20. Right. Let's eat the food that we've also gathered. Start on this side of things. good that someone likes something here. Cool, right. Moving on. Let's try and finish off this journey we're going on. Oh, did I check for? People do want things. Neil wants this really expensive stuff I'm going to give him because it's probably going to be really, really good. It looks really cool as well. I really like it. And I still haven't upgraded Leanne's fan because that's what we're going to get from Hat Girl. We're almost at the end of wherever this is. Neil's curing is really fast now. That... What? That's really annoying! I like how it was Team Crystal 1 and there's no Crystal there. He's just not there! Let's help out Neil a bit here. Moving on. Ham sandwich? What? What? What is this? Yay. think they got this. My dinner's ready now, but I want to still play to the end of this world. Yes, we do get sandwiches. Just got Coconut Mall by the Coconut Mall cars. That sounds like Coconut Mall, alright. What was that? I like how they refer to her as Her Majesty, because she's got the princess role. I think they're all right actually now. The Miis, they're doing fine. I'm gonna say that now, and someone's gonna get hit. Oh, wait. Okay, that's helpful. Thank you, Nil. Yeah, I really like that aspect about it, too. I just realised Crystal's having a laughing fit. And I don't know why, but there we go. That was easy. Coconut Mall by so many times this year. I mean, I've got Coconut Mall so many times just in general. The track is a nightmare in the wrong rooms on Mario Kart Wii, and I would say on Mario Kart 7 as well. But hopefully it's not going to be like that on Deluxe, but only time will tell with that. I do hope they kept the cars going back and forth with the Miis in them. It's a really cute aspect that I like. Who gets the bonus XP? Looks like it's Nil, who will now level up too. Ah, why do you keep giving me the biscuits? The ones that Bradley doesn't like. How many are there on this route? Okay. I am going to shield you all. This one. At least it's just doing random normal attacks now. And it hits people with a shield as well. Don't we all look insane? Finally, we got to the end of that. I think that might be the end of this whole level as well, but we'll see. Right. Anyone want things? That isn't Leanne. Okay. I still like the one that he's currently got. Especially now with a sun staff or whatever it's called is really cool. Sean just wants the entire fucking world. To be honest, that's really cool. I'll give him that. Grub. That actually kind of looked okay. Okay. How much further do we have to go? Please don't be much harder, because this is ridiculous. There is one more bit that we have left, but this looks like the end. Welcome back, Shadow. I'm still here. I have been called for dinner, though, so I won't be around for too much longer. But I want to get to the end of this world. I am determined to get there first. Okay. Let's get this show on the road. See if I can hype Leanne out of it. Right, no. Okay. That is safe spot. I'm hoping this is the only boss here. And there's not any like other replica Dark Lords that we're going to have to fight on this path. Because I'm going all out in the sprinkles right now. Oh, I'm dead. And Crystal is dead too. I can give life to Chris. I want to try something here. Safe spot. I can't move him. Okay. Let me heal these two up as well. What? Miracle Stab or whatever it's called. He's got a HP banana or whatever it's called, so I don't know why he's not using that. Oh, that helps. Surely we're getting close now. Why is this Dark Lord harder to fight than the Darker Lord? Something I'll never understand. I love how your me never changed. What do you mean? That's really annoying. Stop doing that. I don't have any more HP. I mean, they each have a banana as well left. That was really cool. It was like she threw like a ninja star right into his chest or something. Please don't be another fight. Good. Okay. That's really cool. I like that. Right. I think we can finally go and do the what you would call it. That hat girl is here for. Okay, let's go. Oh, Chris actually wants something. What do you want? Sure. Okay, I won't hold this back any longer. Time to carry on. And this thing's probably going to be super easy now that we've done whatever that was. Oh, this is a whole thing. Damn it! I was hoping it would just be one stuff. One thing. Oh! Well, I guess we're staying for another hour or something. I don't know. There we go. We've gone up to 2015. Not too long before we get to the year. These letters are ridiculous. Okay. Oh, Nil's gonna change his hairstyle. Right. Okay. Fortunately, there's not as much to do on this level as there was on the last one. But it's going to take a while, I think, to get through it. And judging by how wide the screen is, I feel like these levels could also like expand off to the left and the right, if you know what I mean as well. I was about to say, so far, no fighting. But then I knew I would just talk a bit too soon. Oh, God. One of those things. Thank you, Nil. He knows I don't like them. $2019, we're nearly there. Apparently there are hackers that can reset your VR now. That is actually disgusting. Who's got COVID? Sean's got COVID. He was already there on his own, right? Oh, shit, I'm in the room with him. There we go. Who wants stuff? I just upgraded your armor! That looks pretty cool, actually. I might take that. What? Why? Ugh. Okay, well, everyone wants things, so... What am I going to be able to afford, though? Thank God Pretendo has an open beta now. I assume that's a different, like, server to play on. Kind of similar to how Mario Kart Wii has Wii'nfi. Am I right in thinking that? I was talking about this with Neil earlier as well. He was wondering how long the online servers for the Wii U and the Switch will exist for. And I said it's more likely that they will actually... There we go. We got to 2021. Doesn't show yet. 2022. Hooray! What was I saying? Yeah, I was talking to Nil about the concept of how long the online service for the Wii U and the 3DS might last for, but I was saying how I feel like they might actually just exist for as long as the Switches do. Because the only reason as to why WFC was shut down, well, not the only reason, but one of the main reasons, if not the main reason as to why WFC was shut down in the first place, was because the servers themselves were not run by Nintendo. They were run by a different company. I forget the name of which one they were, but Bradley knows. And yeah, they were run under a different service, which went bankrupt in 2014. So the servers were shut down. Conveniently, about a week to 10 days before Mario Kart 8 came out. But still. Why do you all want so expensive stuff now? It's all 10. All 10 grand. Gosh. Like, this kind of narrows it down to just 2 people eating then. But yeah. So I think the servers that the 3DS and the Wii U probably run on are the same as the Switch ones. I think they're going to be around for a lot longer than WFC is. But it also wouldn't surprise me that after a while they will cut off support on the online servers for 3DS and Wii U. Right, so this is where Hat Girl, I think, was supposed to take us, but I've been holding on to her for the entire time. Oh, never mind. Her face gets taken. That was freaky. Oh, that goes through the thing! Thought the shields would protect from it. Okay, I can't help everybody. Oh, for crying out loud. It's quite interesting how this keeps happening with the Mii's faces getting stolen still. Considering that I beat the game. Well, the main story of the game shouldn't be happening anymore, considering how that ended, but I don't know. Unfortunately, there is nothing to replace the eShop with. It's very true, but I mean, that also makes sense because... Well, what on earth would it be like if there was? You'd be paying someone else to have a game put on your 3DS and Wii U. We got the love fan at last. I don't know if that was worth it or not at all. And Sean's better as well. Everything worked out in the end. Well. In that case, we are done for the time being. I don't have anything else to give at the time. So, let's just give something to Sean that he hates and then finish off here for the night. Oh, and we'll buy Nil's staff. We might as well. He wants it. Queenly staff. I prefer his other one though. It's a really powerful staff now. Right. Let's take a look through. See how much I've got for everyone now. There's still quite a lot to unlock. Right. Well, now that we've done that, it's time to move on. So, let's see. Where are we going today? This is a good question. Let's see. I think I know the answer to this already, but we will just double check. That is the wrong thing, Sean. Oh. Yep, okay, that's there like that. Yeah, I'm gonna raid Bradley today. He's currently playing some Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, so Switch-related content, it's good enough for me. Let me do it from here. Right, thank you everybody for watching. I hope you all enjoyed it today. It was a short one, but one that I was hoping to do nonetheless. I don't know when I'm going to be streaming next. It'll either be this, some Mario Kart 8 Deluxe at some point. I still need to do my 1,000 followers special stream. And obviously there'll be some more MC3 to come along. But yeah, as per usual, I don't know when, just working by however I feel and whatnot. So take it easy, thank you again, and I shall see you again later.